The events at the Appomattox Courthouse were the most significant of the Civil War. After all, it was the beginning of the end of the war. On April 9, 1865, Lee's and Grant's troops ensued in a small battle after Lee had been retreating west.
Lee soon realized that he was fighting a hopeless battle, and he knew that he had to surrender. This happened at the now famous Appomattox Courthouse. There, Robert E. Lee and Ulysses S. Grant, along with 14 other comrades, met. What most people don't realize is that this was not the official ending of the Confederacy, but just the beginning of the end.
All this treaty really was a surrender of the North Virginian Army led by Robert E. Lee. It was not a complete victory over the Confederacy. The Confederacy did not join the Union right after. In fact, there is still Confederate resistance.
By defeating the Northern Virginian Army, the Union forces could spend its resources dealing with other, less threatening armies of the Confederacy. One by one, they all fell.
So essentially, the significance of the surrender at the Appomattox Courthouse was that it marked the beginning of the end of the Confederacy, as its strongest force had been officially defeated here.
Lincoln, a kind and reasonable man, wanted the terms of surrender to be light. After all, he wanted the Confederacy to rejoin the Union, and the smoother the transition into a new nation was, the better off the country would be. He didn't want too many bad feelings between the two sides of the nation, since it would interfere with Reconstruction.
Lee essentially had one of the best deals possible in terms of his surrender. This is because Lincoln wanted the terms to be easy on the Confederacy. None of Lee's soldiers would be tried for crimes against the nation, like treason, and they would all be allowed to go back to
their homes. They could bring 3 days' worth of rations, and their supplies, like horses and their personal weapons, would be brought with them. Essentially, all he had to do was dispatch his...
Lincoln was delighted by this surrender. He saw it as a chance to reunite the nation and bring peace. However, he did not have much time to act on this, for a mere 5 days later, on April 14, 1865, he was unfortunately assassinated as he took a trip to the theater.